Throughout the long course of human history, clothing has been a colorful canvas, witnessing every shift in civilization and narrating each cultural story. Let's travel through time, from primitive animal skins to splendid modern garments, and recount the historical significance of clothing. 5000 BC. We had not yet learned to weave and sew, and relied on leaves and animal skins for warmth and coverage. Our ancestors, in dense forests, wore simple animal skins and used stone tools. Their clothing was not just for warmth, but also symbolized their struggle and coexistence with nature. The garments of that era, simple yet filled with power and symbolism, represented the dawn of civilization rising on the fertile crescents of Mesopotamia, where ancient people wove wool and linen into soft robes. Time flew by, and these technologies reached ancient Egypt, Greece, and Rome. Here, simplicity was beauty, with loose robes and elegant shawls reflecting their pursuit of freedom and harmony. In medieval Europe, with its rigid social hierarchy, clothing became a symbol of identity. Nobles wore luxurious silks and velvets, while peasants dressed in plain, coarse linen. In China, the evolution of clothing was even more exciting and diverse. From the simplicity of the pre-Qin period, the skirts of the Han Dynasty, the brilliance of the Tang Dynasty, the plainness of the Song Dynasty, the solemnity of the Ming Dynasty, to the Qing Dynasty's distinctive Cheongsam or qipao. Each era had its distinct cultural imprint. Throughout its storied past, the people of China danced with musical beats of various ethnic groups. Today, I will show these legendary dances to you to reveal how the dance movements and costumes passed down through millennia have made these civilizations and cultures immortal. First, the sword dance, originating from ancient martial arts, usually features flowy long robes. The dark fabrics emphasize the dancer's strength and resilience. Imagine a swordsman, his robe fluttering in the wind, his sword flashing like lightning. Every movement is an art of blending strength and gentleness, like a dynamic ink painting. The costumes of the Dunhuang dance are filled with elements inspired by both Buddhism and Western culture. These costumes feature draped robes, vibrant colors, intricate patterns, and fine jewel adornments. Each spin of the dancer carries the charm of the Silk Road, as if returning to that era of cultural exchange. You can see the tassels and streamers on the dancer flying with the dance steps, as if it symbolizes the Silk Road itself. Tibetan dance costumes are solemn and mysterious, with thick robes, strong belts, and jewelry reflecting the faith and lifestyle of the Tibetan people. The dancers' movements are bold and rhythmic, each step filled with reverence for nature and passion for life. You can almost see the snow-capped mountains and grasslands of the Qinghai Tibet Plateau and hear the ancient and soulful songs.
Maji ami shere, nila koko xiaxu, kasi tawa xiaxu, nila pa yiri xixu.
Consider a t-shirt. It's great. It's comfortable. But at the end of the day, it's just a sheet of cloth with some text or pictures printed on it. Plain, simple, and ultimately uninspiring. Where did we go wrong that we lost all our sense of culture? And as we lose our culture of clothing, we are also gradually disconnected from nature. It is nature that empowers us, but we have abandoned nature. If we have abandoned the land that nurtures us, we have abandoned who we really are. Xinjiang dance costumes are colorful, using silk and cotton with lots of embroidery and beads. The dancers wear exquisite headgear and long skirts, their movements lively and enthusiastic. Every spin, every leap displays the richness and diversity of the multi-ethnic culture of Xinjiang. You can feel the love for life and the pursuit of freedom. Clothing is not only a necessity for daily life, but also a symbol of national culture and identity. The attire of the sword dance reflects the history, spirit, and culture of the Chinese nation. The costumes of the Dunhuang dance showcase the cultural exchanges along the Silk Road and the influence of Buddhist art. Tibetan dance costumes convey piety towards religion and reverence for nature, while Xinjiang dance costumes express the diversity and richness of a multi-ethnic society. Through the changes in these dance costumes, we see an amalgamation of thousands of years of cultural and spiritual heritage of different ethnic groups throughout Chinese history. Clothing not only records our history and traditions, but also shapes our national identity. Human clothing is like a mirror, reflecting our long and rich cultural journey. Each garment tells the story of an era, and each dance displays the soul of a nation. However, today, our indifference towards clothing has caused this brilliant cultural symbol to gradually fade into obscurity. We are no longer willing to truly appreciate clothing, to use it to showcase civilization and nature, or even pursue unique styles without facing criticism. Our fear of being different and not fitting in has caused us to abandon who we really are and who we have always been. Fortunately, amongst Chinese youth, traditional attire is experiencing a revival, with more people willing to re-explore the relationship between clothing, identity, and culture.